Good afternoon. So in this tutorial, we're going to look at the stock transfer, which is located on the left panel. Last tutorial, we looked at the selling module and everything within the selling module, right? So if you missed that, you can go back. That is on our YouTube channel. And look at the selling module. We went through everything: how to add sales, add invoices, drafts, quotations, discounts, set sales, subscriptions, you name it. We did all of that in that last tutorial. In this tutorial, however, we're going to focus on the stock transfer, which has two subheadings under it. Um, which is list stock transfer, which would list all the stock transfer that you have done, and also to add a stock transfer. Now, stock transfer is basically if you have a warehouse and you're supplying two branches. So you have a warehouse and you're supplying. So this is basically warehouse management. Or if you simply have two locations and you have products in one location that you want to sell the other location. Let's say it's two different entities, and you want to transfer some, uh, you know not necessarily sell, or however that you deal with that within your business, you can transfer it without actually selling it as well. So yeah, so you want to transfer that to that particular location, and you want to make sure that you do that the right way, and the stock is accounted for, right? So we're going to dive right into it. One thing that you would need to have on your system is two locations, right? We did not touch this thus far, but I'm just going to show you in under the settings, business locations. We went ahead to create that just to save some time. We created another location, right? So if I hit edit, you would see we just added a location and filled out the information, right? And you can do that by hitting this plus button to add the location. So you must have two locations. One is one where you're sending the stock from, and two, the other that is receiving the stock. So we go back to stock transfer, right? Two things now. So one, you must have two locations, and two, you must have the stock, the product at your location, right? So it must be so on the system, it must have that said product at the location. So let's say we're using tutorial, right? Let me just filter it. That I went to list products to see my products. Let's go tutorial. Okay. So we're gonna use this product, right? We have 79 pieces of this product, right? But this product is located at TM Technologies. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna select this product, and to the bottom where you see delete selected, we could delete selected, add it to a location, remove it from a location, deactivate it, or sync it with the WooCommerce module. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add to a location. So we say we're gonna add this product to tutorial, right? So under our business, we're saying, hey, yeah, we added this to the location, right? So if I filter by location, we would see this product here, right? Now, let me see. Now we're only seeing this 79 pieces because TM Technologies is attached, right? So if I say, let me see, remove from location, then it's still attached. So let me just figure this out here. All right, so let's add it back. Sorry. Let's add it back to the location. So we added it to the location. And now we're going to remove the tutorial. So let's do this the right way. So we're removing the tutorial location, right? So now it's no longer under tutorial, under tutorial as the location. So what I'm going to do, I am going to duplicate this product, right? So I duplicated it, and I am going to add it to the tutorial location, right? So we have all the information there. So there's still TUT 101. Let me see if this would cause some issues. Yes, it will. TUT 10. Tutorial 50. Manage stock. That is still our price. And we're just going to save this. Let's see. Okay. So we have that now. Let's see tutorial. So we have 0 pieces. Current stock 0 pieces. So this is the correct way that we're doing it now. All right. So my apologies. We're just adding it for a visual representation. For visual representation, we wanna ensure that everything is checked, right? Just for visual representation. Now we could have done it the other way, and we would know if we pull like a stock report, we will know that it has zero stock, because if I pull a stock report, and we will get to reporting just in a few, if I generate a stock report and I say tutorial, then I would get 0, right? Because I don't have any stock in tutorial, right? So let's go back to stock transfer, add a stock transfer. So this is the stock transfer sheet, right? We have the date, reference number can be left blank. We have the status of it. We have the location, so we're sending it from this location to this location, right? And we're sending TUT 101, right? And we're saying save. Sorry, let's see. Okay, so we're saying pending at first, right? So let's say pending. Okay, so let's go. We would see in the product field, let's go list product, and let's go tutorial. Now we're seeing 0, right? Because now we had it as pending. I'm not certain. We would see if this product, because it has a different SKU, the product that we're sending is TUT 101. So let's see how this would show on our listing, and if we can just delete this and do it the previous way, right? So let's go now. We're going back to stock transfer, list stock transfer, and we're going to change this to completed and update it, right? So let's go to product, and let's see if that product was updated. If not, okay, so that product isn't updated, right? So let's check our stock report first. And let's see if it registered, right? So it registered. However, we still don't have that product here, right? So let's go now back to all products, list products, category TUT. We're dealing with 101. Select it, add it to the location. All right. And let's go now to our stock report. And let's see if we filter if that product is there. So this product is here, and we're saying that we have one piece, only one piece of this product, right? So that stock transfer was successful. So if we try to sell this, we would see that we only have one in stock, right? So we have one piece. That is our current stock. So it is a bit tricky when we dealing with the business location, when we're dealing with the business location and it has it attached here, because we have the same categories and everything like that, right? So it's a bit tricky. But if you want to know your real stock value, so this is the products, but if you want to know your real stock value, you just click on stock report, which I could have done all the time without going into the settings, right? Just realize that there's so many ways to get the same results. You just need to learn the system, use the system best of your ability. So there's no one way to get to anything. So we got stock report here, and we could get it in the settings, etc. Right? So there, our stock transfer was successful, right? So what I could do is delete this item. And we could only delete this item because there's no sales to it. So anytime there was a sale to it, the system would have prompted me and said, hey, no, you can't do that, right? So let's do one more stock transfer without all the navigations and stuff like that. I try to keep everything. I try to keep everything, like real world in the tutorials. So it doesn't feel like you're speaking to a robot or anything like that, right? So we're gonna do one more, same exact product. We're gonna do one more. So we select stock transfer, add stock transfer. We're saying we're taking it from TM to tutorial. We're gonna say, okay, this is completed, right? Or we could go the pending and then complete it, because that pending, let's say it's in transit, right? And then we say TUT 101, and we're gonna transfer 10 pieces. So we have one piece in stock right now. We're gonna transfer 10 pieces and save, right? So this is in transit. If we go to our products list, still in transit, it's not at the location, we're still going to see one piece for this location, one piece only, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to stock transfer, and we're going to say, hey, this stock transfer was completed, update me, basically. So we're clicking on the in transit, and we're changing it to completed. Beautiful. So this is completed now. Let's go back to the products, list products, right? Let's go tutorial. It would still say 79 pieces because this is in total, right? This is not the warehouse we're dealing with here. And sorry, yeah, stock transfer. And now we're seeing 11 pieces. So at our tutorial location, we have 11 pieces of stock with this particular tutorial product. Right? So that is it for the stock transfer. I know we were navigating. There's a bunch of let's say, pieces to this. Um, it's not used in a single environment. It's used in a multi environment. It's mainly for like warehouse management. If you have a warehouse and you're feeding two locations, or yeah, if you have a warehouse and you're feeding two locations, yeah, you can use it. Um, the user also has a big part to play with this, because my user, I can manage all locations. Now, another user would not be able to see the products for the two locations. I can see the products for the two locations, hence the reason why you would see 79. But if I am only able to see to work at this location, then I would only see 11. So if I hit TM Technologies, um, and let's go tutorial, and I say stock report, this TUT 101 is no longer 779, it is 68, because we took 11 pieces from it. Yeah. And total units transferred 11. You see it here. Total unit transferred is 11. So it's actually showing you the stock history. View stock history. And it's actually showing you the stock history. Yeah. So we opened with this in our previous tutorials. We purchased 100. We returned 30. We sold one. We transferred one in this tutorial. And then we transferred the other. And it's showing you everything, the new quantity, the date it happened, everything. So you can see exactly what is taking place with any product you want. Any product you want, you can see what is taking place with that product. Okay, so that is the end of our stock transfer. I hope it you understood everything. Um, this video will be posted to our channel, so you can review it and go over and over, and yeah, manage your inventory the right way. The system does it all for you. You just need to add the products to the locations, and ensure that you're using the system the proper way, the thorough way. Yeah. So that is the end, and see you